gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC Heavyweight Division. Fighting out of the red corner.
Hey guys, this is Kelly Games HD, and this is a review on UFC 2009 Undisputed. UFC 2009 Undisputed, it's a game on the popular sport UFC, which is pretty much all these different types of martial arts fighting styles put into one fight. That's what UFC pretty much is. But does this game deliver the same feeling that you get when you watch a fight? The knockout punch, the guy on the floor begging for mercy, you know, the bloody nose, the broken ear, whatever it is. Does this game really deliver the same feeling you get when you watch the sport on your television? Well, let's find out. Alright, gameplay for UFC, it's like I said, it's a game of mixed martial arts, and pretty much the game has different modes. There's exhibition mode, which you pretty much, you start from nothing. You build your character up, and you start making these fights, and the more fights you win, you get rep. And what rep does is you can unlock new training equipment, new coaches, you can learn new moves, and you just keep on growing till you get to the top. There's I think it's classic mode fight, which is pretty much you relive the most exciting moments there's been in UFC. You have to like deliver the knockout punch, just like on on the sport, and that's pretty cool. And you unlock stuff after you relive a classic moment in UFC. If you ever get bored of playing exhibition or classic mode, you could jump in right into online. You can play online. That's really fun. And the game is, it's there. It takes a while to get used to it. You have to learn everything, but luckily there's a great tutorial system which teaches you everything you need to know about UFC and how to play the game. And once you master the controls, you pretty much you're in there, man. You're just like kicking ass all the time. So that's pretty cool. Once you're in the ring, there you have all this type of combos. You could do submissions, throw the guy on the floor, and each character kind of plays differently depending on what kind of fighting style they have, and that's good. One thing that did bother me a bit is there's too many knockouts in the game. I've been playing for like 2 seconds, and I just throw a kick and bam, the guy's down, knockout. And I don't know, it kind of takes that feeling of the game. You guys have that feeling of fighting games, which you're like wishing for the knockout, but it's so hard to get. And once you get it, you're all excited. Well, this game, you get knockouts constantly. You keep getting knockouts all the time, and it kind of takes that excitement away, the feeling that you're of excitement when you knock a person out, because you just keep on getting them, and they're easy to get. So that's basically a problem I have with the game. Another problem is sometimes the game when you're fighting, it stops, it freezes a little. That's a minor bug, but come on, it shouldn't be there. So that's basically the gameplay for UFC. It's a well developed game. Alright, graphics for UFC 2009 Undisputed are really great. The character models, they actually look, the fighters actually look like the real fighters. You could see the sweat on their body. Detail when you punch them, you punch the guy, and that's really cool. I mean, it looks really great. One thing is that when you beat up a guy and you say you finish round 1, and you go round 2, the guy's like, he's cut up, he has a cut or something, and he goes to the bench, and they try to fix him up, and the guy comes back with no scratches on his face, and everything's fixed again. That's kinda, I don't know why. I mean, just leave the damages you made. Also, the same thing when you end a fight and the guy, guys all beat up, but once you win the fight, you see the guy, and the guy's like perfect again. He has no cuts, nothing. So I mean, come on. But apart from that, the game tries to reenact the sport you see on television. With the referee, the introductions of the players. That it feels like you're really watching the sport while you're playing. One thing that did bother me a little is the crowd. They should have put more detail into the crowd. I mean, you do hear the roars when you start punching. People go, they start screaming, stuff like that. They start clapping. That's cool. You feel like you're in the fight, but the crowd needs a little more detail. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. It just feels like the crowd's not there sometimes. But overall, the game does have a good presentation. Really tries to make you feel like you're watching the sport, and I feel like I'm watching a sport when I'm playing the game. With you have the surround system, you feel like you're in there. You're fighting. So, oh, UFC, it's a good game, good presentation. So it has good graphics. Alright, overall, UFC 2009 Undisputed does manage to reenact the fighting sport you see on television. It has all the fighting moves you could wish for: the takedowns, the knockouts, the submissions, the punches, everything. The game has it. It's a good achievement for this game. I've been having a lot of fun with it. The game does manage to make you feel like you're watching the sport like you see on television. It has a good presentation. The referee and the introductions. It makes you feel like you're fighting there. So overall, this game, it's good. I've been having a lot of fun with it, playing online, learning new moves all the time because this game has a lot of moves you can learn. So that's really cool about this game. And overall, I will give this game an 8.9 out of 10 because the game is missing some stuff. It's not, hopefully when UFC 2010 comes out, we see this game improve majorly. But this game is solid. It's good. And if you like fighting games, you want something new. You don't want boxing. You don't want Street Fighter and all that. Power ups crap. If you don't want all that, pick up this game. It's a real, realistic fighting game, and it makes you feel like you're watching the UFC fights. So, it's a good game, and I must say it's a pickup if you like fighting games. So, thank you guys. Hope you guys enjoy the review. I'll look out for if the page is gonna get like redone or something. I'm working on that. Also, you guys, anything, comments, add us on Twitter. Send us messages. So, alright, guys, thanks for your support, and this is Kelly Games 8.